This is Tank's vlog for May 20th, 2018, wrapping up the day in sports. What a Saturday night. It was Barstool at the Park, Citi Field, Mets, Diamondbacks. Mets hadn't won 2 in a row since April 13th. And it didn't look like it was going to happen today because Steven Matz had allowed 2 home runs and was down 4-2. There was one point the Mets loaded the bases. And who comes up but Jose Reyes? You know, I looked at Jose Reyes. Now, he just does not belong in the majors anymore. You know, I hear the fans that they try to conjure up the old memories of when Jose Reyes was actually one of the best Mets of all time. And he was a great Met. He was a great player. I'm not talking about his whole career. I'm talking about Jose Reyes 2018. Flat out sucks. Doesn't belong anywhere near the majors. Terrible, must go, horrible, horrendous, awful. Probably the absolute worst player in Major League Baseball. I mean, it's just like so the fans do that chant, Jose, 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 Jose. Well, the new word should be, Jose, Jose, you can no longer play. Jose, please go away. Jose, 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 it's time to go away. But, and then Mickey Callaway just completely gets outmanaged, brings up Adrian Gonzalez as a pinch hitter, and he does nothing against the lefty. But 8th inning, Mets get a rally. 2-run homer by Devin Mesoraco. Now, I don't know much about Devin Mesoraco. I know he's had an injury history. He's not got a great batting average overall. But, damn, it's good to have a catcher that has a pulse. You know, he's not great. I'm not delusional in that way. But, damn, he's better than Jose Lobotomy and Thomas Nido. Mets released Lobotomy today, and Nido's back. Will probably play Sunday. Ugh. Day game after night game. Must accept it. Must accept it. Happy place. Happy place. But 9th inning, Brandon Nimmo, who should be playing every day, spark plug, drives the ball off the wall. Beautiful bunt by Asdrubal Cabrera, and of course, with the help of the rally mask, you better score here. Wilmer Flores got the job done, and the Mets finally won 2 in a row. And it was a great day. Met a lot of great fans at Barstool at the Park. Wish the weather was better. We might have gotten a better turnout. Might have gotten some more Barstool people at the game, but it was great. Of course, I don't drink beer, but I took advantage, had a whole lot of soda. Should have grabbed a water, though. I wish I would have grabbed one of those waters before they stopped serving. Those waters seem to disappear fast, but great day. Free food voucher, so I didn't have to spend extra money at Citi Field. And not only did I get one bobblehead, but the force was with me as someone left behind this other one. And this one is not perfect because Darth Vader stopped by. I cut off his hand. Yes, I cut off his hand. This way he'll no longer be able to drive that blasted Millennium Falcon. So, Mets got the win. Great day, great turnout. Hopefully there'll be another Barstool at the ballpark at Citi Field this year that I'll be stopping by at. And boy, that fog, that was something else. It was hard to see at times. And we'll get more on the fog later because the fog was worse in Baltimore. But elsewhere around baseball, the Yankees powered their way past the Royals 8-3. Gary Sanchez had 2 home runs. It was the Athletics beating the Blue Jays 5-4. A grand slam by Pinder was the difference in that game off of Tyler Clippard. Tyler Clippard was pitching well before that game. Was the operative word. The Cubs and Reds split a doubleheader. All the Dodgers swept the Nationals in a twin bill in Washington. It was the Phillies 7-6 winners over the Cardinals. The Giants beat the Rockies 9-4. The Indians edged the Astros 5-4. Dallas Keuchel is now 3-6, but his ERA is still decent at 3.43. It says right here, Keuchel will find a way to turn things around. Dylan Bundy continued his season-long struggles as he got blasted by the Red Sox 6-3. It was the Padres 6-2 winners over the Pirates. The White Sox took down the Rangers 5-3. The Brewers beat the Twins 5-4. The Braves clobbered the Marlins 8-1. It was the Rays starting their closer and winning 5-3 over the Angels. It was Paxton with his second complete game, leading the Mariners past the Tigers. Now, while the rain and mud was bad at Citi Field, it was 10 times worse in Baltimore for the Pimlico, the Preakness. I tell you, that race, oof. How did anyone see anything going that race? You couldn't see 5 feet in front of you. And I was just driving in these conditions on the way home from Citi Field, and it was terrible. You couldn't see more than 10 feet. And I missed my block. It was so bad I missed my block, the fog. But these horses still ran in the race through the slop, the muck, and the mire. And Justify. He's one bad mudder as he found a way to win the second jewel, and history could be made. He's got the Kentucky Derby, he's got the Preakness, and now go after the Triple Crown, June 19th, Belmont Stakes. It's going to be the hottest ticket in New York. You're going to have 100,000 people there. It's going to be insane, as hopefully Justify is able to pull off the triple. Speaking of pulling off the triple, oh, those Washington Capitals. They thought they had the monkey off their back. They beat the Penguins. They climbed over that huge mountain. They went into Tampa. They won game 1. They won game 2. Combined score 10-4. Dominating. They come home and it's shrinky dinks. Yes. Losing game 3 and game 4. Back in Tampa, series tied 2-2. And it took only 19 seconds for them to fall behind. Now, they fell behind 3-0. They did claw their way back, but it was much too little, much too late. As the Lightning won 3-2. The series 3-2. 1 win away from the Stanley Cup Final, and 1 loss away for Washington for another epic playoff collapse. It's not at the Stanley Cup playoffs if the Washington Capitals aren't choking. In the NBA, not a surprise. Not a surprise at all. You thought the Celtics were going to sweep the Cavs? Not going to happen. And the Cavaliers are all full of themselves. They won 116-86. Yeah. Boston has not lost a home playoff game. For Cleveland to have the chance of this series, they have to crack that nut. And I don't care what happens in game 3. There was no way the Celtics are going to win today. There is no way. Now it's game 4. That's going to be interesting. If the Cavs win, it's a series. If the Celtics win, it's later, LeBron. That's where the series will be decided. Now, I favor the Celtics in game 5. And I think there's a chance this is a 7-game series where the home team wins all 7. So we'll have to stay tuned on Monday. Today's 3 stars are Ryan Callahan of the Lightning, who had a goal and an assist, LeBron James, who had a monster game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Gary Sanchez of the New York Yankees, who went 4 for 5, 2 home runs, 3 RBI, and 2 runs scored. Today's birthday shout-out goes to a player who just celebrated the 20th anniversary of his perfect game, David Wells, who turns 55. And we take a look back to 1995, when Mario Elie kissed the Suns goodbye, hitting a big three-pointer in the final seconds as the Rockets rallied from down 3-1 to go to the Western Conference Final for the second straight year, and they would go on to win the NBA championship. So check out the full story at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. And remember, have a good day, or I'll use the force choke on you.